Hi and welcome to this workout today with me, Carla. We're going to be doing a fusion flowy workout integrating strength moves with some light cardio, and you should finish the end of it feeling slightly out of breath but like you've worked your body hard and feeling more open for it. So let's get into it. So we're going to start with warming up, so feet come hip width apart. We're going to go into 10 really nice body weight squats. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. We're going to sit back as if we're sitting back onto a chair. Our legs are going to come as much as we can parallel to the ground. And I just really want you to focus on your form here, hinging through your hips. And when you come to the top, just moving your hips forward, squeezing your glutes, and just warming up into that movement. Now for a few more. 3, 2, 1. Nice. And coming down now to the bottom of your squat. And what we're going to do here is we're going to alternate touching our knees down to the ground. This is a slow movement, but I really want you to feel this rotation getting into your hips. You can put your hands wherever they feel comfortable, on the outside, on the inside can sometimes feel good. I'm just going to alternate tapping down to the ground. We're rolling onto the inside of our foot. And you don't have to tap down all the way to the ground. You can just come as far as your range of movement allows you. Nice, and now extending that right leg out, we're going to come into a Cossack squat. I just want you to play around with your weight on your ankle here. So just rocking a little bit side to side, maybe forward and backwards, playing around with that hip flexor. And just easing into any kinks. And we're going to move over onto the other side, so using your hands if you want to help you walk over. I'm just going to adjust my position on the mat. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, so easing in, moving side to side in that hip, maybe a bit forward and backwards, rotating into that hip, just easing into any stuckness, any stiffness. Nice. And that the extended leg can either be heel to the ground, or you can have the inside of your leg to the ground, whatever feels more comfortable. And hands to walk us back into a wide-legged forward fold. You can walk your feet out a little bit wider and press the outside of your feet edges to your mat. And just dropping your head, allowing the weight of your body to pull you down. Feeling that stretch in the back of your hamstrings. And we're just going to walk over to our left leg. And maybe you might want to toe heel in one fraction. And we're not going to pull ourselves too hard, but you can just use your hands to help you bring yourself in slightly closer. Think chest to thigh. And walking over to the other side. Hands to your ankle, chest to thigh. Great, back to the center. And you can toe heel your foot in an extra foot or two, and you want your toes to be pointing out, and we're going to come up into this wide-legged position, and we're going to go into horse squats. So I want you to focus on driving your knees outwards, and imagine that you've got a wall behind you and you're going to be moving up and down the wall, straight up and down. So you can bring your hands to your hips, to prayer position, wherever feels comfortable, and we're going to bend into that squat so that our legs are coming to 90 degrees and pushing back up. When you go down, I really want you to keep the tension through your legs and through your inner thighs. I want you to feel it in your inner thighs as you come down, squeezing the inner thighs together at the top. I'm going to go for 12 of these. 2, 3. And again, you're imagining there's a flat wall behind you. You're just going up and down, not leaning forward, not leaning back, just up and down, like moving up and down on a pole. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're just going to go back down and hold that position. And we're going to lift right toe, left toe, right toe, left toe. Keep going. You might be shaking. Just keep that movement going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift up. Nice, and just shaking off those legs now. Getting some movement, some free movement. So often when we're doing yoga or fitness, we're following our instructors and we're moving the way that they're telling us to move. But we don't often give our body free expression to move the way that it wants to move. So to finish off this workout, I just want you to shake off your arms, shake off your legs, roll out your shoulders, just do whatever you need to do to kind of get into your body and ready for the workout. I like to swing, rotate. That feels really good in my back and my chest. And coming back to stillness. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go into the main workout portion of this session. So we've got 5 pairs. One move will be a strength move and the second move will be a cardio move. So the first pair we're going to be doing is a split squat with mountain climbers. So with our split squat, we're going to stay in the same stance for 10 repetitions and we're going to change onto the other leg and do the same on the other leg. I really want you to focus on keeping the weight through your front leg, almost as if you could lift off that back leg. And we're going to drive down through that front knee, not allowing it to go past our toe, but just keeping it just in line and up. And you don't have to have a full extension, just enough. So let's go into these. 1, 2, and I really want to bring my chest over that knee to really feel the weight going down, and that is where I'm going to feel the muscle working. I'm going to feel my glutes working. We're also slowing it down again to concentrate that effort through the muscle. 8, 9, 10, we're going to do 2 more for luck. 11 and 12, hold and up, and changing legs. And again, chest coming forward, weight going down through that front leg. Let's go. And you should really feel this leg burning, and if you're not, adjust your stance, maybe bring your leg a little bit closer in, your back leg closer in. 7, 8, I'm really starting to feel this burning now in my legs. 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice, coming straight into those mountain climbers. So we're going to cross over, right knee to left elbow. Let's go. We're going for 30 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. Nice. Knees down, child's pose. We're going to do one more rotation of that and then move on to the next set. So just take a moment, take a breathe, shake out if you need. And we're going to go straight back into that split squat. So if you can remember which leg you started on, start on the opposite one this time. I started on my left leg forward, so I'm going to go right leg forward this time. Get in that split squat position. You don't want to have your legs too close together, because it allows you to put more weight on the front foot. And again, you can make this as challenging or easy as you want by where you place your weight. The more weight over, the more challenging. Anyway, let's get into it. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really slowing it down, feeling that contraction. 5, little wobble there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, chest upright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can't remember if we did 12 on the other leg, but we're going to do 12 on this leg. There we go. And into those mountain climbers. This time we're going to go for 40. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 9, 10, 30, 10 more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done, guys. Push back into child's pose. Take some deep breaths. Let's get into the next set of exercises. So here we've got our single RDLs. So we're going to be hinging forward at the hips. Opposite hand is going to come down to the mat where we're standing on this leg. And you'll feel the stretch in the back of your leg, but you should also feel the muscle, the glutes and the hamstrings working here. This move we're going to pair with a step back to skip. And that will be our cardio move. So let's get into it. Single RDLs on our left leg. And when we come up, we're bringing our knee up. We're going for 10 of these. Really slow, controlled movement, working our balance. And when we bring our leg up and back, we're lifting it as high as we can. It's okay if you lose your balance. It's all part of it. Last one. And changing legs. So you should really start to feel your leg, your standing leg burning by the end of this. These slow, controlled movements require that standing leg to really be engaged in order to stabilize you. That takes a lot of muscle focus and engagement. We're really extending that back leg, pointing those toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great, and going back into those step back lunge to skip. 1 on our right side, and then we'll do our left side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Changing sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Shaking that out, guys. Well done. Get your breath back. Take some nice deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And we'll go straight back into that. So, single leg RDL. And again, if you can remember which side you started with, I'm going to start on the other side. So, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, little wobbles are all okay. 8, 9, and 10. Swap sides. Let's go, keeping that movement nice and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, leg's a bit more wobbly for me. 5, 6, 7, remembering to extend that back leg, 8, 9, and 10. Shake off and we'll go straight back into those step back lunges. So I'm starting left leg back. 1, 2, 3, jumping as high as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, powering up. 8, 9, 10. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well then guys, shaking off. We've got 2 more couples to go, 2 more couples of exercises. Again, we're going to take some big, deep breaths in through the nose. I'm breathing hard after those step back lunges. Hope you are as well. Okay, so this one's a nice elegant one. We've got ballerinas paired with skaters, lovely sounding exercises. So I'll demonstrate first. So with the ballerinas, we're going to come into a side plank. Arms going to extend above, lovely and elegant like a ballerina. And our arm is going to dip in underneath us, but instead of twisting our body like an exercise you might have done, as the arm comes in, we're going to lift up our hips. And as it comes back up, our hip comes back down into side plank. So if you're ready, we're going to go for 10 of those on one side and 10 of those on the other side. And then our second move is going to be skaters, which I'll demonstrate to you after. So lifting up into our lovely, elegant ballerina, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming down, switching over onto one opposite side, and extending. And let's go. 1. And we're following the path of our hand. So as our hand comes down, our eyes coming down to follow it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Seeing how high up we can raise our hips. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Coming down, and we're going to move into those skaters. You might have done these ones before. So we're going to start on, if we're on the edge of our mat, we're going to start with our foot down, which is to the outside of our mat. We're going to jump as far as we can and dip into that leg into a slight squat, almost like we're skating. And we're going to go for 20 of those. So when you're ready, let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shaking it off. Whew. Starting to heat up in here. Shaking off the body. Back into another round of those ballerinas. Again, coming back to the breath. Settling the breath, settling the nervous system. We can put one hand on our stomach. dropping the breath back down. Okay, so we'll go into the other side this time. I'm going to come on my left side first. It's ballerinas, extending into our lovely, elegant ballerina, and let's go. 1, 2, and again, trying not to rotate our chest, just raising our hips up and down. 4, 5, 6. Should really feel this in your obliques. 8, 9, 10. Fab. Come down, change sides. We'll come up into our right side ballerina. Ooh. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down, and we'll come into those skaters. So we'll start on this end of the mat, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jumping as far as you can. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Well done, guys. Shake off. Got one more to go. One more set to go. And this one is an interesting one. You're either going to love it or hate it. I'm not sure which one I do. So we've got, have you ever done the pose, the yoga pose eagle, where you cross over your legs and your arms? We've got an eagle squat variation, followed by burpees. Again, burpees, either love them or hate them. I still haven't decided. So, we're going to go for 8 of those eagle legs, 4 on each side. So what I want you to do is we're going to take our standing leg. I'm going to go with my left leg. And our right leg is going to cross over the top. Now you can do a half bind. You can do your full bind, where your leg comes all the way around. Or you can just touch your leg down on the ground, and that's absolutely fine. Just you want primarily the weight going through your standing leg. Oh, my heart's still going. So, come into your chosen leg position. And just find your balance. You might want to come off your mat like what I've done, just so you can get a bit of a firmer ground. With your hands, you're going to bring them into prayer position. So with this movement, it's a really subtle one, but it's deceptively challenging. You're going to come down until your palms are touching your knee, and then we're going to straighten back up. And we're going to go back down. I'm going to come back up. That's 2, 3, and that's 4. And if you want to challenge yourself, I'm going to throw in 2 extra ones, so you can feel free to join me. 5. Ooh. Don't worry if you fall out of it, just come straight back. That was me saying I was going to do 2 more. I'm going to come into the second variation with my foot down for 6. Well done, guys. Shake off your legs, and we're going to come into the other side. So changing your standing leg, and we're going to come into that eagle cross. And again, you can take half bind, the full bind. Your hands are going to come into prayer position. And when you're ready, I'm going to go into those slow lowers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Now we're going to do 2 extras. I'm going to change my position. That's what happened last time. But I know you guys can go all the way through with that full variation. That's 5. And that's 6. Well done. 10 burpees to finish off. Then we've got one more round of this. So we're going to be full jumping up burpees. We've got 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Well done. Got one more of those. Shake it out, get your breath back. Oh, you're doing really well, guys. One more set of effort and then we're going to cool down. Maybe walk up and down. Get back in the zone for those eagle squats. Evil eagle squats. Okay, so I'm going to change my standing leg to my right leg this time. My left leg is going to be in the bind. Finding my balance, finding your balance, and lowering into that squat. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Stay with it, guys. And 6. Well done. Those are really challenging and they really burn that leg, but they are excellent for building stability. And I think focus within ourselves. Anyway, next slide, no more talking. Alternate leg. Get into your bind. Find your focus. Let's go. One. 2. If you find yourself wobbling, take a breath, come back to center. And again, this is just as much discipline the mind as it is the body. 3. 4. 5. Last one. Let's go. And 6. Woo. Well done, guys. This is your last exercise. 10 burpees. Give it everything. In 3, 2, 1. Let's finish off strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. That was really, really great. So just coming down now, slowing our breathing back down. It's important to come back and ground ourselves before going off into our days. Let's take some deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just letting your breath come back to its normal rhythm. So many of us live really busy, stressful lives anyway. We add on top of that intense workouts, CrossFit, sprints, intense HIIT training at the gym, which are all fantastic. But it's really important to balance that with soothing, calming, restoring exercises and things which allow us to create space for our body to relax, because if we're constantly living our life up here, then we end up burning out. And so to bring a little bit of grounding and breath to the end of our movement can just help bring us back into that softer parasympathetic nervous system state, which
allows us to continue the rest of our day in that way. So just take a few moments on your mat before getting off and starting your day to just breathe, ground, and come back to yourself. I know that's what I'm going to do. I hope you enjoyed working out with me today. I really enjoyed this workout and we'd love to hear your feedback. So feel free to let us know how you get on, send us photos, and I'll see you in the next video.